episode of the School Stays podcast. This week we'll be talking about Toronto life and what makes living in Toronto so great. Soon we're going to speak with some students to hear their reasons for why they love living in Toronto. But let's talk with Leslie first. Leslie, why do you like living in Toronto?
Well, I love living in Toronto because the U of T campus is right in the middle of downtown Toronto. That means that you can walk 5-10 minutes in any direction, and you can end up in Chinatown, Little Korea, Little Italy, or Kensington Market, or go shopping in Yorkville.
I like living in Toronto because there's always something fun to do. I grew up in a small town about an hour east of Toronto, where the most exciting thing to do on a Friday night was go hang out at the local Tim Hortons. And while we had a good time, it certainly doesn't compare to all the neat things that are always going on around the city. Here I can go see a Broadway-style show, go to see a local band play, or even check out one of the neat restaurants that's right by campus.
So let's go talk to some students right now and see what they have to say.
The best thing I like about the University of Toronto is that it has a great student body. You get to work with a lot of intelligent people from different backgrounds, so it makes your learning experience here very rewarding and worthwhile.
And I guess the main reason that I decided to move to Toronto is that when I graduated high school, I really wanted a change in my life. And I thought that moving from my very small town to a big city like Toronto would be something new and exciting. And I thought that I would have a lot of opportunities that I may not have had if I decided to stay closer to home in Edmonton or Calgary or somewhere like that.
What I like about Toronto is that there are many different types of people living here. Many nationalities in the same city in a peaceful environment means there are always new things to experience, such as new types of food. I enjoy going to different restaurants, and I enjoy Toronto because it lets me do that.
Basically, there's a lot of things to do after class. There's restaurants, there's bars, there's nightclubs. Everything's downtown, so there's lots of things to do down here.
Coming from a city like Calgary that's really vibrant, a lot of fun, I really wanted to go somewhere where I knew I would enjoy spending my 4 years, not just on campus but also off campus. And I really love exploring the downtown core. It's one of the great things about U of T is that it's located right downtown. It's close to sports games, it's close to live music concerts, and also close to a lot of really tiny sort of villages or tiny little cultural areas within Toronto, such as Little Italy and Greektown. And there's a lot of restaurants and a lot of really fun things to explore. And so those are sort of my main reasons for coming here. And over my past 4 years, I've really had a great time.
And even outside of engineering, there's lots of other things to do on campus in terms of sports teams and clubs and things like that. I've been involved in dance all 4 years that I've been here, and I've met a lot of people that way. I met one of my best friends in my ballet class, and it turns out that she was also in engineering and also lived in my residence, but we didn't meet until we took that ballet class together.
And not even like on campus, because there are lots of cool clubs and activities and things you can do just in downtown Toronto. Like I joined a fencing club in downtown Toronto, not affiliated at all with the school, and I met totally different people that I wouldn't have even met on campus, and cool people from around Toronto.
Yes, there's definitely lots you can do in terms of being in engineering or just being on campus or just in Toronto in general, and it's definitely a unique and enjoyable experience that you'll definitely have a good time out here.
For sure.
As you can see, there's a lot of different reasons to love living in Toronto.
Thanks for joining us today on our Toronto Life podcast. We hope to see you here in September, where you can discover your own reasons for loving this great city.
Take care.
Bye.